Hello Internet, this is a video for R-Type Final 2, Stage 3, and this is inspired by comments on Steam. If you are having trouble with this stage, especially on Bydo, I don't blame you, because it can be a bit tricky. But I'm going to see if I can guide you through it as best I can. I'm going to try and go from each checkpoint. I'm going to be using Lady Love for the Standard Force DX. Any ship with Standard Force DX will do. If you are struggling though, I do recommend Eclipse or Albatross or Andromalius for that matter. What else have I got here? Anyway, let's get on with this. So, Lady Love has been chosen purely for Standard Force DX. No other reason. So we're going to clear these guys out. And don't feel bad if you are struggling at this part, because I actually think it is kind of challenging. You've got to deal with the fact that massive cannon blocks up a lot of the screen, but the enemies can still shoot through it, and you can very easily get scammed by projectiles you did not see coming. It can feel a bit cheap. Like that. The reason I've chosen Lady Love to do this video is she's fairly similar to the standard R9A Arrowhead, the default ship. So it's not throwing in any new mechanics. She doesn't have any gimmicks like homing force or anything like that. But her force is slightly better, and that small upgrade, in my opinion, makes a huge amount of difference. You can see this split fire, which is fantastic. I'm going to be using this as much as I can to keep the sky clear. That was it. I was done. So if you really struggle with this stage, and to be honest, I do struggle with this checkpoint, you can switch to Andromalius. So we're going to get a full charge shot there. Make sure the meter starts glowing, otherwise you might not actually kill the tanks in one shot. And Andromalius, I'll go fetch his force. Come here. When I fire that off, it's just going to roam around doing its own thing, which is fantastic. See, it's gone hunting. It will kill off all the baddies for me. Close calls, and just like that, you're through. Okay, so we don't get our force device yet, we get some missiles instead, and this part is going to require a little bit of accuracy. It really helps if you don't screw up these shots like I have been doing. So, one charge shot there, and then we get in. The missile will take that out, and then eventually, there we go, we will stop screwing up, get our force. And now we need to stay high because of that laser turret. And we're done. So I'm going to kill myself. So for checkpoint number 3, we're going to get up top. Use wave cannon on those turrets before they can fire. Don't get too greedy for your force device. Just stay calm. Okay, something that's very important here is do not just blindly shoot here, because you can actually destroy that POW when it's off screen, and that means you don't get your upgrade. Now, I'm actually going to detach it to try and clear out as much of the chaff as possible before they get a chance to shoot, because they are the bane of my existence. And just like that, we succeed. That took me a lot of tries, not going to lie. Once again, I'm going to detach it, because when it's detached, it can shoot the tanks for me. It's actually stuck, that's not good. But we get our missiles, and you've seen I didn't have to put myself at risk. Now we're going to very carefully try and hit... There we go. I messed up a little bit there because I didn't actually hit that turret on the low ground. But you can see, you can just keep detaching it, keep detaching it. And we're pretty much done, so... There we go. So now it's onwards to the boss. And I think I'll do this in... I'll try and do this in one segment. This is why I'm using Lady Love as well, by the way. So for the boss, we're just going to get down here. We're going to shoot it point blank in the face, and then we're going to run away. We're going to wait up here. Put the force device there, and we're done. So that's stage 3. I don't want to admit how many times I got game over trying to make this video, but it was a lot. It was mostly at the start, to be honest. The first checkpoint. That's the hardest, as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully, that was of some use to somebody.